Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is the Jedi Knights Watch, and my name is Graham, and today we're going to be doing another Hot Toys figure preview. This one is King Shark from the movie The Suicide Squad. So I saw this movie and I was pleasantly surprised. It wasn't the best movie out there, obviously, but it was a heck of a lot better than the original, and it was a ton more fun. I enjoyed it a lot more. The middle kind of had some lull to it, but I thought overall this was a fun movie. You could definitely tell there was that Guardians of the Galaxy feel to it, but I thought Harley Quinn and Bloodsport were awesome in the movie. They did a great job leading it. But King Shark was hilarious, and he kind of reminded me of like a Groot-type character who doesn't say much, but at the same time he has a huge presence whenever he's on screen, and he was extremely funny. And everybody seemed to really enjoy this guy in the movie, so I do think this will be a popular figure. Fun fact, if anybody didn't know, Sylvester Stallone did the voice for King Shark in the movie, and he did a great job. He was super funny. Alright, so Hot Toys teased this figure a few weeks ago, but just officially unveiled him last night. They released all the promo photos for us to kind of take a look at here, and if you're new to the channel, we like to dive into these figure previews a little bit, tell you my thoughts, let you know if I would buy it or if I would not. And I always like to get your input in the comments below, so be sure to comment down below, and if you haven't already, please give this video a like. That really helps the channel out a lot. It helps get these videos onto other YouTubers' pages and get the word out there about the Jedi Knights Watch. Subscribe to the channel, have a lot of fun here. So I definitely want you to become a part of the watch and ring that bell so you can be notified when we're coming out with new content. Alright, let's take a look at this figure. First and foremost, there won't be a lot to the figure when it comes to accessories, and there doesn't seem to be a ton of posability, which is fine because on the flip side of not having a ton of movement, there's not going to be a lot of ugly seams or joints exposed, which is what Hot Toys is all about. Obviously, their main goal here is to make the figure as authentic as possible, and then posability comes second. So just remember that when we complain about the posability of some of these figures, Hot Toys' main goal is to give you that 1/6 scale that looks exactly or as close to that character as possible. I gotta say, I think my favorite part, outside of this just being a half human, half shark, is the skin texture. It looks super realistic and super authentic to a great white shark. Looking at it, it just has so much texture, and I wonder if it's just the paint application that it's just tricking your mind to look like that, or if when we have it in hand it's actually going to have the same feel of how it looks. So that's really interesting and really great job there, it looks like, by Hot Toys. Two things that I'm somewhat on the fence about this figure would be, number one would be the price. I gotta see how much this price is gonna be. In my opinion, he shouldn't be more than $250, $275, because I know I get he's a bigger figure, but he doesn't come with any accessories, and he's not going to be very posable. It's closer to a statue than it is to a 6-scale figure. And the second thing would be, will they make other Suicide Squad figures? I think it's a no-brainer that they'll make two Harley Quinns, the one we saw in the beginning of the movie and then the one in her dress. And Harley sells, so they're going to make Harley, possibly Bloodsport, and then maybe Peacemaker. I think Bloodsport has a good shot because he had such a cool helmet, such a cool outfit, and Peacemaker, again, unique look to him as well. So, you know, I think if they get a lot of pre-orders on King Shark, maybe they start making more of these figures. I'm just not sure how many people will want to buy this as a standalone. To me, it's almost like them releasing like a Cyborg, but none of the other Justice League figures, so I guess we'll wait and see on that. Obviously, though, on the other hand, King Shark was very lovable, had a presence about him. He's very unique, so I could also see people just buying this because he just looks so damn cool. So, we'll see. So, for the things that he comes with, he has the book that he reads upside down in the movie, and then 2 extra hands, and for the photos that they gave us initially from the Comic-Con, it looked like he came with an extra pair of orange shorts, but I don't see that here in the photo. So I wonder if that's a special edition or if they're not releasing that, if this is really just all we're getting. So I'm not sure about that. I would rather have had just the molded hands on the figure as opposed to the 2 extra ones, because you can really see the seam at the wrist, and it's kind of ugly and gaudy, and it does distract me a little bit from the character. The ones at the shoulder are definitely not as visible, but the ones in the wrist, I kind of just wish they molded one hand that was like open and then maybe another hand that was kind of gripping, that he could hold the book. I think it just would have made the figure look even better. But the detail on this is really cool. The teeth look amazing. He's got the gills on the side of the head there. It just looks exactly like a great white shark. And you know, this might be an easier character to do because he was CGI, so you're not getting the likeness of a human. But that's okay. I mean, he just looks awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. So I'm very impressed with this figure. And I probably will buy it just because he has enough of a cool factor to get, even if they don't make the other figures outside of Harley Quinn. So I do think I'm going to get this. It just does depend on what that price point is. I want to see what that is before I commit to it. But yeah, Hot Toys, just make it easy on all of us and make more Suicide Squad figures. They're so cool. They're so unique. And I think everybody at least had fun watching the movie. We can all agree that it wasn't a masterpiece, but it was a lot of fun. It was way better than the original. So I'm excited for King Shark to come. I'm excited to see what else Hot Toys does. Would love to hear from you in the comments below if this is something you think that you're gonna pick up, or if you're gonna pass on it. Definitely think it's something that's going to be unique enough that when people look at your collection and they see what is that, a shark on your shelf? I mean, that's cool in itself. It's just going to have a wow factor to it. So yeah, it's very, very cool. That's the King Shark from the Suicide Squad. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And until next time, stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.